The thing is, though, do you know what my thing is? Right? I just feel like I've kind of accepted that a lot of men will cheat and f you over anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So at least fuck over and be 6'3". Why am I crying over a man that's 5'7"? Do you think black women should go back on Love Island?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, no. Yeah,
like-
and most like younger guys don't have beards, so now it's just like I look a bit sus walking next to you. Uh-oh.
I mean... I feel like I'm entering like a new era. I feel like 25. So I'm 20. So
You're basically 25.
I'm basically 25. So I'm trying to think. So this is
Frontal lobe development.
how so? Define frontal lobe development.
So there's this whole thing on like social media where it's like, oh, when you get to 25, like your whole mindset changes, you think differently, act differently, and like all this stuff. But like, I don't know if it's true because I've got a couple of years till then.
I feel like because I don't know if it's. I feel like because I'm like mid 20s now. I'm not like now. I can't refer to myself as early 20s.
I mean, you're still early until then.
until Monday. Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I think it's like quite monumental. A bit like 21, but without the big celebration. Do you know what I mean? I feel like things are trying to like. I'm trying to shift a lot of things, whether that's being the way I behave, the way I move, and all that. I don't know. It's weird though because I think as like youths, as like Gen Z, we try and like place certain achievements with an age. And to be honest, I'm not really at the point I wanted to be at with 20. I'm not at the point I wanted to be at for 25, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm still like, obviously, like, the mandem still don't reply. Like, I'm not like where I wanted to be, like, creatively in a career. And it's like, okay. But then I think we need to stop, like, placing like success with a certain age. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Like, I've got people or friends who have, like, bought houses, got babies. And I'm thinking...
The babies one always shooks me because I'm just like, you have a kid? Crazy.
I'm a kid myself. Do you know what I mean? I act like a child. Like I wake up late. It wouldn't work. You know. But saying that though, I am quite excited. I feel like this is like a new opportunity for me to like, a new era. Yeah, a way to like try and find some kind of decorum which I didn't have before. Try and like, I don't know, just a new way of acting, new way of behaving. You know. Yeah. Like the fact that I'm actually closer to 30 than 20.
Wild.
But here's to hoping that the next 5 years are more
adventurous,
yeah. People do say though that like their
30s are the best apparently. I hope so, because like for women it just sounds like it goes downhill down there.
Everyone just seems to go on about how you're like a ticking time bomb basically, don't you, which is just something we don't need to hear.
It's just bizarre.
But I guess you have like more money, more security, you probably have more likely to have a stable relationship and you have more idea of what you want to do.
True.
Do you know
like what I mean? 20s is like
figuring things out.
Yeah, because like you're basically an adult for the first time.
Yeah. So obviously you go to uni, right? What are you saying? How's that?
Uni has been an interesting experience, to say the least.
Cool.
I say interesting because I've met a lot of interesting people in the last, it's 3 years. I can't believe it. Even the fact that it's been 3 years, it feels fake. Like time feels fake ever since COVID.
It really does.
Because it's like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, and I feel like it also kind of feels like you don't really, how do I word it?
I feel like time's just passing me by and I'm not really like living in the times, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you feel like you're in like a little bubble and you can't really pinpoint anything that's happened in the 3 years. It all feels like days or so ago. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Do you reckon you'll miss it?
No,
I don't miss uni at all.
Like, I would probably just miss having like my own space in my room and like filming content without noise and like my mum shouting in the background.
I can understand that. Yeah.
But other than that, like... No, not really. Because to be fair, most of like my uni experience, I've just been coming back home to London. Because
your friends are in London, right? Yeah. I feel like the experience is definitely like kind of like
overhyped,
glamorized and exaggerated. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like It's difficult. I liked being independent. So I have a mum that's very full on, but like not like in a bad way. Just the fact that she likes to know what I'm doing, who I'm with.
Yeah, same.
But I'd rather have that than the mum who doesn't care.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've gone from like being able to like leave my house at 2 a.m. with no explanation, just doing stupid shit.
I don't know if I've got to that, because to be fair, every time I come back, it's always for like a short break. So I don't think my mum would be like okay with me just randomly popping out at 2 a.m. But then I don't know, I haven't tested it out yet.
Give it a try.
To be fair, do you know what it is? Because I leave the house before it hits like midnight. It's
And then come back later.
Yeah,
right?
so she'll be asleep and she'll wake up. She'll like, oh, you just got back. How you doing? How's your night? But if I was to like get up and be like, oh, mum, I'm going out at 1 a.m. She'd be like, you're going out at 1. It's more or less if I've already left the house at like 8 or 10. Then
That makes sense though.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I just like, I don't know. I don't really, and obviously to my uni friends that are listening, I actually love you lots, so please don't get it twisted. But no, I just like, I don't, and people say to me, oh, like you're not regret, but like, oh, you wish you could turn back time. I'm like, actually,
Not
no,
really.
I'm pretty
And
good.
the whole like, oh, you'll meet your best friends for life at uni. No, I feel like I met my best friends in secondary school.
Agreed. But I also do have some great friends from uni, to be fair.
I feel like I've met some good people as well. Like
Yeah.
especially on my course. Like shout out to all my people on my course. They're really cool. Yeah.
Like London just depresses me of how expensive it is. Like, so I'm from Gloucestershire, right, which is obviously like a lot cheaper in comparison. And when I'm here, the money I spend is just stupid, and it's not even for like leisure. It's just
like
for,
travel,
just life,
TFL.
just like TFL.
They better count their days. I have serious beef with TFL and Trainline. Them two.
Me and you both, fam. I saw this thing, right, and it was saying how like the max spending for a day, apparently, if you go from zone 1 to 6, is like £12. But like I got charged like £16 2 weeks ago, so it's just not true.
I remember there was one time I think I took an Uber boat. To be fair, I did a fair amount of traveling.
What's the Uber boat like? Is it as luxurious as people say?
No, like it's all right.
Okay.
Like let me not like shit on that. It's actually good. No, it's actually good, but it's not like some like high tech like revolutionary thing. It's good, but like it's about.
But yeah, it's just standard.
But during the summertime, it's definitely a vibe because I've only been on it once during winter. But during the summertime, I've been on them.
I know friends that have got it from the O2 and obviously have to go over the canal. Apparently that's really nice to do.
When it goes through all like central, it's like, oh my gosh, like wow, London's actually cute, even though it's expensive.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice view.
Will you ever leave London, do you reckon? Is it your home forever?
Everyone always asks me that, even like people at uni, like my friends and like people at church are like, oh, are you ever gonna move here? And I'm like, well, you guys know the answer, I don't like leaving. But like in terms of like would I ever leave London in the future, I don't know. Like I want to because of like just how expensive things are, but it's like where else am I gonna go? Essex? Like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm hoping to move to Reading.
Oh, okay.
So which is like,
what's like Reading like?
It's like standard. It's not like It's not like crazy busy. It's a town nearby. It's on the Lizzie line though. And obviously because of what I do and because of my work and all this stuff.
Makes sense.
And I feel like, do you know, we need to like break a barrier. I was talking to a friend about it the other day, and my friend was saying to me, he was like, do you know what? I feel for people who don't live in London because it's where all the creative stuff is.
It's true. Like I literally saw TikTok. They were basically saying, it was like one of my mutuals. She was saying how like she's grateful for living in London because, what was it? Like all the events and stuff, like if it's like a festival, if your favourite artist comes down, it's always London. They're not
100%,
going to piss off and go to like the Lake District. They're going to perform in London. So it's a bit, it's a bit of a shame for people that live
It is a bit of a shame, but I thought, it's difficult, but hey, I'm
best seat in the world, mate. What can we say?
I'm nearby, here's what it is. But no, I'm hoping to move. I keep on saying this, but like manifesting sooner than later. I feel like friends mixing and actually doing that just doesn't work. Like I see, like
it just goes wrong.
Like I'm that person, right, who's very much like, don't do it, it won't work, don't be dumb.
Yeah.
And then I thought, you know what, like I'm like, because I feel like I'm quite a goody two shoes, and I thought, oh fuck it, do you know what? Let's just like give it a go, you know. And then obviously I got with a friend and I thought this was a stupid idea.
Yeah, I feel like getting with friends, it's just it depends, you know.
There's a level because I feel like
won't go. Yeah, no. I'll let you finish.
Because I like the idea of being friends before you're together.
Yeah,
but there's also like a period where like you can't be friends for too long.
Yeah.
Because then it gets a bit sticky.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Especially if you like try it and then it doesn't work out. It's like, okay, now we can't be friends.
And it's like we can't reverse back. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no going back.
But honestly, like. But he's like 5'11", so I don't know if it would work, to be honest.
Oh, this height thing is killing me. I think I'm short. I just don't care.
The thing is, though, do you know what my thing is? Right, I just feel like I've kind of accepted that a lot of men will cheat and fuck you over anyway.
Oh yeah.
So at least fuck me over and be 6'3". Why am I crying over a man that's 5'7"?
That is true.
I actually dated a guy that was 5'7", right? He was like beautiful, so handsome. And I thought, why are you crying over a guy that's 5'7"?
It's true.
So now it's like, if you don't hit 6'2",
My thing is like, why are you crying over a guy that's got black lips from smoking too much? That's my thing, because it's like, no. Immediately, no, like his breath stinks.
do you know what? I'm like quite like, I try not to have a high criteria list because I feel like it's quite restrictive.
True.
Do you know what I mean? But like,
Always good to have standards though.
no, agreed. But there's got to be like a midpoint though.
Yeah.
My only thing for me is teeth.
I can't really speak on that.
Your teeth are cute.
Thank you. But I would
like-
say, I don't know what my like, where I draw the line would be. I would say like hygiene, but everyone would say hygiene.
If you hygiene, do you say?
I'm going to say a different one because I feel like that's quite like everyone would say that. I don't know.
You'd be surprised. You'd be
Really?
like, I feel like I can't share, but I might tell you after. Well, no, I will tell you after. But no, you'd be surprised.
I don't know. To be fair, I used to have like this long, I still have it somewhere on my notes, this long list of things of like men I wouldn't date when I was younger. But I don't know what like the last straw would be. I think if they were like dabbling in the whole like fraud and like illegal lifestyle, I'd be like, I can't do this.
Maybe if you don't get caught.
No, I can't be associated with that because it's like, what do I tell the kids? Like, yeah, your dad's just like a scammer for a living.
Yeah,
and that's
no.
why he's in prison. Sorry, kids.
That's why he's not available.
Yeah, that's why he's not bringing any presents for Christmas.
That's why you don't get a card out for your birthday.
Literally, I don't think I could do it because when I see girls past a certain age where it's like they're still dabbling with those type of men, I'm just like, do you not love yourself?
You're kind of setting up for yourself up for failure, aren't you? Like
it's like they're never going to leave. Well, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to leave that lifestyle.
No.
If they do, it's because they died. But to be honest, yeah.
Because they died, and also like it's very much like,
it's just sad.
and if you're willing to, I think with that type of relationship, you need to like accept they're not going to change. If you can deal with it, completely fair.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I try really hard not to judge. Sometimes some of these babes make it really hard not to.
Yeah, especially like the prison wise. I mean, depending on what, I don't know, depending on the crime.
Subject to change, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I feel like if it's like you're just putting yourself out there and it's like they're not going to change. I don't know. You're just.
What's your thoughts on this? Yeah, what are your thoughts on? Would you date someone who isn't religious?
I think I would.
Interesting. Okay.
Only because like maybe I could be the reason why they then come to Christ. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't make it a thing of like I'm gonna make it my mission that they come to Christ.
Cool.
Because it's like you have to have your own journey.
Yes, agreed.
But I wouldn't like. It depends. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think I could do the whole like mixing religions. So that's where I draw the line.
What? So that's more conflicting than dating someone who's atheist.
Yeah, because I feel like if you don't believe in anything, it's like a clean state. Whereas if I'm trying to date someone that's like, for example, like Islam, and I'm obviously Christian, it's just
They think very differently, don't they? Like
Yeah.
we all have the same God technically, but yeah, no, like a lot
that
of
would
the
be just
ritual.
longer.
And also, like, my thing is, right, how do, like, so I feel like I'm going on like a new journey, right? So I don't really have a religious family, but my grandparents were very religious. I feel like we kind of lost it at my parents' stage.
Yeah.
I've kind of like been using religion, building a relationship with Christ,
Yeah.
with God, like as like a response to grief, right? Like a coping mechanism.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a personal journey, but it's happening, right?
Yeah.
And I think because I went on a date with somebody who was Muslim, because again, like I like to say, obviously 6'3" bad boy, but like, realistically, like if you're a decent person and like you're cool and you have good teeth, like I'm gonna give
Good teeth.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I remember saying to him, I was like, okay, well, like, hypothetically, like say this pursues, do you have an issue with someone who doesn't follow your faith? And he said to me, he was like, they just have to have a faith.
Fair enough. But you see, with that though, it's like when it comes to like, for example, 9 times out of 10 when you date someone, you're going to end up getting married to them. I mean, that's the normal way it should be.
The way you want it to be. Yeah.
So when it comes to the whole mixing of religions, it's like, okay, they have like nikah and we have obviously, we're going to get married in a church. So what happens then? That's why I just don't see the point in mixing
And also like
religions.
what
dating.
happens to my children?
Yeah, they're going to come out and say they're half Christian. I kid you know, I had like, I think primary school, it was either primary school or secondary school, but there was a person that I knew and they genuinely believed they were half and half. And it's like, bro, your parents have just confused you because you can't be half a religion.
Neglect,
it's not,
really.
It's not an ethnicity, babe. It's a religion. So
No. I just, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things that I have to kind of experience to comment on it.
True.
Okay, so obviously this podcast is called The Winning Side, right?
Per.
because we're all winners.
Yes.
Well, give or take, to be fair, but
Winners.
majority. Winners. We're all winners. Yeah. Okay, so I have a segment called Side to Side.
Okay.
So the way this works is obviously I give you two sides and we say which one we prefer and we go from there. Pretty much. Would you like some more?
No, I'm alright. I'm good.
Cool. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I haven't worded this right because I couldn't figure out the opposite word.
Okay.
So if you know it, go ahead. Okay, so side to side, PDA or the opposite of PDA, but I can't think.
So no PDA.
Oh yeah. I made it.
Well, no PDA, because everyone that knows me in real life knows I hate PDA with a passion.
Yeah.
Like, I hate it with my whole soul.
Save it for like
The
behind
bedroom.
doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I hate it. I hate everything about it.
So do you know what it is? Yeah, I've always been anti-PDA, but I think that's because the guys that I've always been with have been anti-PDA, and I went on a date not too long back, and I was going back with him on the tube, and he was like so affectionate, and I didn't really know how to react to it, and I was a bit like, what? I remember he was very much like, and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, like, are you like? No, he said to me after, he was like, oh, have you got any shame? I was like, honestly, not at all. I've never experienced it.
It just gives me the ick. Maybe it's the anxious avoidant attachment in me, but I just can't do it.
Because I was just like, what the hell? But then part of me thinks maybe it's because I haven't had people that want to show me PDA. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's like a queer thing, potentially, but I don't know. But no, but generally, like on like a, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's a thing. If it's like we're outside but there's no one else around, then fairs, I'll let that slide.
Okay.
But 9 times out of 10, like if there's people, like I just can't get with it. I can't.
Yeah.
Like when I see people snog in the elevator, I'm just like, what are you actually doing?
no, it gets.
Or like on the tube when they're hugging, I'm just like, get a room.
What
Get
about
out.
like a little like subtle like handhold?
Hands is fine. Like when I'm thinking PD, I'm thinking like full on snogging.
Yeah.
The whole like basically humping on the train. It's not really a hug
Have
anymore.
you seen it where, like, on the tube, you know, you get those little disabled little things, and people. Yeah. So who was I talking? Was it my guest earlier? Yeah, my guest earlier, Sam. He was telling me that two people literally they were doing doggy. He said to me, he was like, "And big up to Sam. I love Sam. That's my brother." And he was literally saying to me, he was honestly like,
school kids.
You would think
like
that they were gay. They were trying to make a baby.
No, like it's just I can't. Like a handhold, fair enough. Like that's not really that deep, but everything else, I just can't get with it. Not.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's both say no PDA.
Yeah, no PDA.
Cool. Subject to change though. If I have a nice looking 6'3",
Nice teeth.
Nice teeth.
Yeah.
You know the vibe. Okay. Okay. So Love Island
Love Island.
or All Stars Love Island.
I'm gonna go with Love Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
even watched the All Star.
Yeah,
I've
that's-
seen clips, and I'm just like,
that's enough to work with.
this is hot cheeks. They need to just.
Do you know? So obviously we'll move on to that after. But I feel like it's very much.
It's past its time.
It's past its time, and also the authenticity
I was gonna get onto that. Yeah.
of
The
Love
show,
Island
like
is
what-
kind of like.
It's been lost heavily. Yeah.
But I think the All Stars is just kind of like. Thing is, give us actual stars.
Yeah, like most of the people they brought on, no disrespect to Kaz, I love you, but it's just like they're not relevant right now. So they just brought them on just so they can get their relevancy back up.
Yeah,
Because like
yeah.
Hannah, no one's thought about her in the past 8 years. She was on the 2015 version. No one's watched that. Like, why did they bring her?
I haven't seen it. to
And
be
she's a
honest.
mum.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Big up her.
Yeah.
But for this, we'll say Love Island.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Reels or TikTok?
I think right now I'm messing with rules, you know?
Yeah, you're in your Reels bag, aren't
Yeah.
you? I feel quite. I don't know. I feel a bit like embarrassed to post Reels.
I was as well.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know why.
Yeah, I think I had to just get over my fear of posting because it was just like people are gonna see it regardless. Like I found like coworkers have found my TikTok, so I just need to be like, okay, they're probably gonna find my Instagram too. Like it's not that deep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Is it easier to like? Is it like more difficult to build on Reels? Because I found that.
I think at the start, I think it's the more consistent you post, you start to push your stuff out. Because
Cool.
at first, everyone was saying, "Oh, post like 7-second audios and like long captions," and I was doing that, like just following all the gurus, and nothing worked. And then when I posted, obviously, the video that I made about like the UK not having community, that reached 2,000k. Yeah, I can't do maths. 2,000 people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
right number. Yeah, and it was just me talking. And that video was at least like a minute and a half long. It wasn't 7 seconds. It didn't have trending sounds in the background. Like I feel like it really just depends on your audience and what they want to see.
Agreed.
But yeah, I feel like the more you post on reels, because I did do like a January challenge where I post at least one reel every day, and it did really help. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try. All right, we're on the real bandwagon. Cool.
Yeah.
I just love TikTok.
I love TikTok too. But right now we have beef because they're really suppressing my account right now, and I don't like what they're doing. I don't like it at all.
What's the content like?
Like, I will post something. It could be it won't even be anything rude or like me swearing. I could post it will get deleted in 2 seconds. I'm like, why? I'll appeal it, but like not available, not suitable for the platform.
Do you know what though? Sometimes they do that when they can see an account growing.
Yeah,
which is really annoying.
I saw people comment because I did ask like people that were following me what's this all about, and people commented, oh, someone might be master reporting your account. So I don't know what haters are out there, but leave my account alone.
Yeah, and it's annoying that you don't know who the account is because you could just block them.
Yeah,
right?
because my thing is like, obviously you're not trying to shit on the people with like higher followings, but it's like, why are you not attacking the people with 100 plus K? Like, why are you attacking me?
But they make TikTok more money. You got to look at it like that.
That's true. But it's just annoying, especially the comments as well. It's not even the videos anymore. It's just the comments. I commented like sharp to someone, it got removed. I commented Drake, as in the artist Drake, and it got removed. I was like, what? Like,
wait, say that again. Sorry.
Sense. So I commented sharp to someone, that got removed.
Yeah.
And the reason why I said sharp is because someone called me a beast. I was like, okay, suck your mum. I said sharp, that got removed. Then I commented Drake because someone was asking, I think they must have said what the song was, and I was like, oh, it's Drake. It got removed in like 0.5 seconds. It didn't get approved, and I appealed it. And I'm like, how is Drake a bad or like a violating guidelines? What are you guys doing?
I don't really understand this algorithm thing.
Neither do I. And they removed my own audio. Like, I was talking in my own video. I didn't swear. I didn't say anything like out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
It got removed, and they didn't put it back up.
It's such a mystery, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you find it as well how like these accounts that have like grown like to like quite a decent size just randomly get deleted.
Oh, that's true.
I've been seeing that quite a lot.
Yeah.
But regardless,
There's just too much censorship on the app right now. So
agreed, and it's only going to get worse. Like, it's going to get only worse with like all the music obviously being removed and stuff.
Thing.
How does it work then? So like, do you still get like the speed up sounds?
I think there's the sounds that are still there are like probably like instrumental sounds that aren't really popping.
Right.
Obviously independent artists, and then obviously the ones that like like the edit accounts where they've pulled sounds from like a popular song, but then it's kind of sped up. So I guess I think
those are the only ones I listen to be fair, anyway.
Yeah. Or like Afrobeats. I mean, that's still on the platform, so we're winning. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I don't think it affected my account that much because from the jump, well, maybe not from the jump, from like this time last year, I've always been posting with like my voice.
Same. I just talk.
So, yeah.
Big up us.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for this current moment in time, I'm going to say TikTok just because I haven't ventured into Reels, but subject to change. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Dating younger or dating older?
Dating older.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you date a younger man?
No. Never in a million years. Because I just feel like not trying to be okay. As for me, let me just say as for me.
For you personally,
for me personally, yeah. I just can't do it. Like I just can't. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. Like I would only understand it if I was like an old woman and like there was no one else left.
What if? Okay, hypothetically, what if he was like he looked like older than you and was really tall and was like very like had a good career?
I don't know, but like, what is the career though? Because like, what career can you get younger than 22?
Recruitment.
Younger than 22, recruitment.
Not necessarily good recruitment, but there is, but there is recruitment.
First, I just can't because I'm just looking at you. I'm just like, I'm actually dating a child.
Cool.
Like as for me, it's just icky.
Yeah.
And I feel like naturally most women, I can't speak for all, but would date older.
No, agreed. You would no, that's true. Well, for the ones, sorry, I can't talk for the whole population.
Yeah,
but for the women that I was speaking to,
same.
I have a lot of friends who say to me they feel more like protected and more looked after, which is obviously what you want to feel like.
And most like younger guys don't have beards, so now it's just like I look a bit sus walking next to you. Uh-oh.
I mean,
well,
my preference is also older.
Yeah.
Well, no, do you know what? Obviously, I don't like it when people don't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. If I could like pick my ideal age, they would literally be the exact same age as me. Because my thing
I
is,
could do my own age.
You don't think you could?
Unless they were like really like mature. I feel like when I say older, I'm not talking like 45 because that's just.
But like 2 or 3 years older.
I think 4 would be my limit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Like when we're hitting the 27, 8, 9, like uncle, please move.
Yeah, uncle, please come to me.
Yeah, I can't.
No, because I feel I like the idea of like growing together.
Oh yeah.
Like growing
That's a vibe.
stages together. Like I'm not for like you rocking into your 40s. When
I see people like the 10-year age gaps, like well, maybe not millennials, but the generations before, their age gaps are wild. I'm just like, how did you navigate that? And
different times though, innit?
True.
My thing's very much like, if you're happy, do as you please. Who am I to comment and judge? But like, obviously, like
preference
24 to 27. But no, like, I don't think I'm completely reluctant to dating younger, but it would take a lot.
If it was younger, it would be younger in the sense of like, you see how I'm 22 and they were about to turn 22. That's
so like same school year.
Same school year. Like, but
you can't really be against that, can you? That's not,
because it's like we're the same age, but just not the same.
I've got a really good mate. She's also 24, and she her boyfriend is younger, but like, so they're not in the same school year, but the same year. So she's like May and he's October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, I've never dated a younger man. I was like, but
1 year.
It's not even a year. It's like 5 months.
Yeah. See, that I could do. But like, I couldn't do like someone being 18 and I'm 22. Like, what's going on here?
No, come on. Actually,
or like 20.
I'm thinking 21. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, dating older. Okay. Okay, so the doctors or the dentist?
Do you know what's so mad? I don't go to either.
Swear.
I don't go to... like, I'm just that type of person.
So
unless I'm dying, I'm not going to no doctor. Like, I won't even call 111.
Are you the type that doesn't take paracetamol?
Yeah, like literally, I was on my period and I was like, okay. I think it was literally the day before my birthday or 2 days before my birthday this year. I was like, well, Mother Nature strikes again. And
that's a very African trait. Right?
Yeah,
I thought so.
Just like suck up the pain. That's literally like my mindset. But realistically, I think I'm gonna have to go with doctors, because dentists, I didn't go dentist until I got braces, and then I haven't been since I got them off. It's been 6 years.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Us Caribbeans move so differently. Any bit of pain, we're like, oh, bro, we can't cope.
No, unless I'm dying, like blood is coming out my nostrils, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah.
I will find. I'll go to sleep. Wake up, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
I can't say the same, unfortunately, but I respect you.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so let's get into... Do you know what, right? So I haven't done trending topics for ages because, like, you know that when you're just kind of doing it for the sake of it, but it's not actually interesting. But like this week has been... This week's been good. This week's been good. I've been like to the point... I think I even said to you, I was like, I don't know if we can even fit this all in because there's literally
so much juicy
so
stuff.
much going on. How do I want to start this? So...
This is real good. Like, I can't even taste the alcohol.
So cheap as well, mate. Like £6. Take some more if you want.
I will in a minute. Thank you.
I just need to find this fucking thing.
I don't think I've ever seen this brand before.
Right, okay. I completely forgot about dilemmas. They're really good as well. So, okay, right, cool. Okay, so obviously this week, my girl, Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes, Megan.
Love her.
Love Meg.
Love the song. So obviously this is, it's kind of started because of the song, but it was kind of before the song. So obviously Megan Thee Stallion has released a song called Hiss. Hiss is a diss track, which is obviously... Thing is, I don't even think it's mainly about Nicki and her husband.
It's not.
It's more about like fighting
everyone.
Back the haters about what happened with Tory.
Yep.
So obviously Megan Thee Stallion has released this song Hiss. Hit, bop, love it, obsessed with her. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Like I'm like shaking my like fake fat ass in the club.
I love Megan.
I love Megan. I think she's great. I think she's fresh. I think I like her range. I like her.
She's very strong as well. Everything she's been through, very strong.
I just love her. I think she's great, and I'm here for her career. So she obviously has released this song. I can't remember the lyrics exactly, but I think the bit that triggered Nicki Minaj was the mention of Megan's Law. Obviously, Megan's Law is about having to register that you're a sex offender when you move to an area, yada, yada, yada. Obviously, Nicki Minaj's husband is on the list. Take what you will from that. Obviously, Nicki Minaj has barked back.
She's done more than barking. She's been galloping up and down.
I just feel like, at what point do we tell her to calm down?
I feel like she's actually going through something and her fans just don't care. They're just eating it up. They don't care about her or her well-being. They're just...
But I just think she needs to know when to stop typing. And when...
Like, she's actually Nicki Minaj. Like, some girl on TikTok literally said, like, I don't think Nicki Minaj knows she's Nicki Minaj. And she literally commented back and was like, shut the hell up. Who you talking to? Bro, she, like... You're literally proving her point. You don't know. You're literally Nicki. You're a celeb. you are Nicki Minaj. You don't like, be like Beyonce and don't respond.
Yeah, big up Beyonce.
Literally, like, don't respond. I feel like she needs to have like, what was it? Adele said that she has people that tweet for her and like use her social media, and she only goes on it every so often. I think she needs that.
Agreed.
In her team.
It's very like,
because it's too much now.
Do you know what? I think the main issue is I think she sees other rappers as a threat,
especially the up and coming ones.
Yeah, but she is, and I think
OG. So she shouldn't even be.
She's the OG. She's the queen of rap. Yeah. I wouldn't. Personally, I wouldn't say she's the best, but she's the most successful.
Yeah.
You can't deny that. And the thing is that I said this to someone earlier on the phone. I was like, even if you don't like her, you can't deny her talent.
Yeah.
She's very, very good. She's such a good rapper.
She really worked what she
and she deserves it. She deserves success because she's worked so hard for it.
Yeah.
But like, I just think you need to just wrap it up. You need to like, for me, I think
it's like a downward spiral. Every time she goes online, I'm just like,
yeah, I think it just continues to get worse. Because even before, when she had beef with some other girls prior, I thought this can't get worse. But this is a whole nother level. And for me, I tried to be like on like the sideline, not really comment too much.
Yeah.
But the bit that got to me was the mention of Megan Thee Stallion's mother. I just think, come on, man.
You know, that's like the Barbs, that those crazy people.
Yes.
They've come to like, well, allegedly they came to her Megan's mum's like graveyard and tried, I don't know what they tried to do, but now they've upped the security around her grave. Like, that's insane. Like, you're enabling this basically.
Yeah.
As an artist.
Yeah, agreed. And like, realistically, I think she has the power to be like, Barbs, calm down.
Yeah.
Leave it.
I think there was an instant where she did have like something similar, maybe not like beef, but she did tell her fans like, oh guys, I don't condone this. It was like maybe a year or two ago.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what the situation's about. I feel like she just needs to calm her
Because I think, I was listening to a podcast about it earlier. I think the beef has started from rap.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's what started, and obviously WAP was massive.
Yeah.
I also love Cardi, to be honest.
Same. That was a good song.
It's a like,
good. It literally saved lockdown.
No, agreed. It's a great song. I think it's probably like the best.
Their collabs are very good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the collab she did with Nicki Minaj when she first was like hot on the scene, I didn't like. I liked the Hot Girl Summer song, but it didn't get that much attention.
It's okay.
Like WAP did.
Yeah.
So I can understand why she was mad. And then also she has lots of Grammys. Nicki's not even got one.
Yeah. So. But Grammys don't define talent.
True.
But Megan is very talented.
Very.
But I think, obviously it's kind of initiated from that. And it's just gotten worse ever since. But I just think, man, come on, have some decorum. Like, it's cool. Honestly, we don't need like what you have. She has nothing to prove. She's the most successful female rapper ever to ever live. Do you know what I mean? Like, what?
There's nothing else she like can do now. Do you know what I mean?
Even if she was to like never make music again, she would still always be like at the top of those lists for recognition.
Yeah,
do you know
like
what I mean?
a long time, like how Lil Kim was.
And like you're 41, you're a mother. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, let's keep it cool, man. Let's keep it moving.
It's such a shame.
Nicki Minaj, man. And I love her music.
Same.
And it's gotten to the point where this guy on the podcast said the same thing. He was like, I'm really struggling to detach myself from her and the music because the way she's moving is too mad.
Can't. Even when I saw her headlining for Wireless, I was like, please, I'm not interested. Really seen her once. And she even came late, the first Wireless she came to, so.
Oh, what, last year was it?
2 years ago.
Year before, yeah. She's great live though. When she's
she's great live.
When she's there pumping and like dancing, she's
like
actually
with all the shenanigans going on. I just can't like what your friend said. I just can't do the whole like. I wouldn't want to see her perform.
It's almost
stress me out,
and it's almost like you don't want to like pay to encourage it.
Yeah,
because it's almost like, okay, well, like we're gonna pay to see her, but we don't agree with
and her tour as well. Do you know what's so crazy? Megan's also going on tour as well, like this year as well as Nicki Minaj.
Good.
And it's like as she's like going around different cities, going on news, telling everyone about her tour. It's like Nicki's still online, fighting herself. Megan's not responding.
Megan's got decorum.
Yeah, and a good PR team.
And a team that probably like has her socials handled. But it's very much, I don't know, but like I would be less, not surprised, but I wouldn't be as, I don't know if it's offended, but if Megan was to be barking back, I'd be like, okay, fair enough.
No, I'm glad
like,
she hasn't.
I'm glad she hasn't as well.
It makes her the bigger person.
No,
in
agreed.
the situation.
But like she's very young. Megan's in her 20s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she's very like well put together. Even Cardi B's not as bad as Nicki, I don't think.
Yeah.
Cardi B would never say anything about a dead parent. Oh,
maybe.
Listen, Cardi's my sister, innit? Like,
but yeah,
obviously, like Barbs don't come for me. I like her music. Her personality is testing me a little bit, but
see, the problem I have with the Barbs.
No, go on. I probably agree. I probably agree.
Is for me, that like in my head, I just imagine like a 12-year-old or 14-year-old typing on their laptop trying to find people's personal information. That's what I imagine. But I know some of these are like grown adults as well.
Unfortunately.
Very unfortunate. But it's just like, I need them to understand like this whole parasocial relationship, thinking that you know a person you don't. Like, you don't know Nicki like that. So stop fighting her.
And she honestly does not care for you that much, guys.
She really doesn't.
Like, do you know what I mean? Let's keep it cool. Let's keep it moving.
And I feel like the way the fan bases, not even just the Barbs, like fan bases in general, like stan culture has really ruined music for me.
I actually don't understand how you can be such a heavy stan,
like,
over the age of 15. Like, there are singers that I love. There are singers that I really appreciate, and I think their craft is amazing. But there's nobody that I would go to the extent for, like the Barbs do for Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, and then the whole doxing thing. There was basically
what's that? Sorry.
So basically finding people's personal information and posting it online in terms of like basically trying to harm them. So I can't remember her name. I think it's Bella. So it was a TikToker in America, and she basically read Nicki for filth. Like she really went in on Nicki, and the Barbs basically got her account shut down temporarily for like a couple days, and tried to like leak information about her, sent death threats, attacking her family members. I'm just like, you guys have too much time on your hands. Please put this energy in something else. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, agreed.
It's actually okay.
Right, let's not give her any more time. Obviously, big on Nicki Minaj, but I
need you to get some help. I need you to log off.
You're a mother
and recharge.
Do you know what? And I also think, how is this poor son going to feel when he's older and gets to see how his mum was moving? But do you know what? This is for another day. Right, okay, so let's talk Love Island.
Yes.
I just feel like, I love Love Island.
Same.
I love
OG
Love Island.
Of the show.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like we've gotten to a point where we just need to wrap it up.
I agree.
Like,
it's enough.
Because the longer we have Love Island running,
it's just dying.
The legacy's dying.
I feel like the legacy died when Caroline Flack died. For me personally, because that was like the last. She died in 2020, right? Yeah. So the season before, which would have been Molly May's season, was like the last for me personally goated season that there ever was.
Yeah.
They did do a little comeback with India's season in 2022. That was a really good season.
Yes, agreed.
All of them. Great cast, but for me, I feel like when she passed away, and then the cast before that, that was like, for me, I was just like, it's a shame.
I think All Stars could have been really good if they got actual stars.
I know Molly May would never in a million years go on that show, but if they would have got, like, for me personally, what I would have loved to see, Molly May, I would have loved to see Maura Higgins.
Yeah.
Probably, Messi Mitch, Fairs, but like he just came off the show.
He's recent though, I don't really count him, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's too soon. Or maybe like just people that were really impactful.
Megan Barton, she'd be great. Anna, the
I love Anna. Even bring the sister in as well, bring Mandy. I love them both, I love them.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Who else was really like impactful?
Because it's not really giving budget.
Yeah, do you know, even like they just picked random people and was like, okay, let's throw the show together.
And do you know what? To be fair, I do like a few of them, to be honest. Like a few of them I do. The only one who has been on it, who I'm trying to think of who's on it now.
Toby and Georgia Still.
I hate Georgia Still.
I hate them both personally.
Wait, who did you say?
Toby and Georgia.
I have no opinion on Toby.
I feel like, I wouldn't say I hate him, that's a strong word, but I feel like I don't know if the money's low or what it is, but he's been on every variation of Love Island since he's come off. So it's just so like, Georgia
Still.
True. Georgia just, like, her whole persona just gives mean girl, and the whole thing of like not knowing how to pronounce people's names. I think it was
that's my reason for not liking her.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just last year or when it was, but she said Kaz or Kez or something when it was Shaq that she was meant to pronounce.
Yeah, Zach. She said Zach.
Yeah, I'm just like,
but she annoys me because she's the type of person who will like
backstab you and then like chat shit and come back. Oh no, babe, it wasn't even like that.
Well, no, that. But she also can't pronounce
very basic names.
But she's the one who like literally like obsesses over black men. But yeah, so I think the concept is really clever, and I think if they had
the concept was great.
If they had got people that were like really cool, it could have worked.
Genuine, like
even like people that are just really chaotic, like Faye Winter.
Faye, yeah.
Even Chloe Burrows.
Yeah,
but they would
but
never,
those people would never. That's the thing. I feel like maybe they tried, but then they were like, these people would never come back on our show, so they had to
substitute.
Yeah, that's the word.
But like, this season is like very
chaotic, but not like the good type of chaotic.
Just a bit dumb.
It's just everywhere. It's just messy.
Yeah,
like Messy Mitch. Yeah.
But like, do you know what though? I've like become really. I love Anton.
I don't like him. I didn't like him on his season.
Really?
I don't like the clips I've seen of him on the show.
Interesting. I don't know what clips. So the way that I've seen Anton, he's like completely changed. Like a proper gentleman, really sweet, really kind, very considerate, very patient. I feel like a lot of these guys on the show aren't patient. Like if they don't get what they want immediately, they've lost interest. Anton's like I think Anton's like a very clear example of how men should be moving. But obviously he's short, so you can't have it all. But like, I don't know. I just think, I don't know, give me a man like Anton, to be honest.
I haven't watched the All Stars version, but I'm basing it off what I know him of.
What have you seen then from like online currently?
Online, I've seen Demi speak online. I don't know why Love Islanders always do this. They come off the show and they have the biggest gob, and I'm just like, why was this not? Anyway, but I've seen
during the time, yeah.
Yeah, but Demi was basically saying how in the villa, like Kaz and Anton were all over each other. And I'm just looking at them as individuals, and I'm like, Kaz and Anton, I can't imagine that in a million years. Like, Demi, stop lying. Like, please, like, can we be serious? And then also, I've seen just yesterday, I don't think it was yesterday's episode or today's episode, I don't know. But I think Toby's back on his antics again, and he left Arabella. I don't even know why Arabella. I forgot about her.
It was so random, man. It made no. And
then Jord just crying like, no, babe, like, I didn't want you to think that it was me. And I'm like, please leave.
Yeah, it was so out of character because him and Arabella were perfectly fine during the day, and then randomly he just decided to get with Georgia. But Georgia still eggs people on, and she's just.
Who's the other Georgia in there? Because like
Georgia Harrison.
I don't remember her though.
So she was on the season with.
Are they like? I feel like most of the people that come on, they're like not bombshells, but what's the word? Like from Castle or something, or am I just not remembering
a few
cast
of them?
members?
Yeah, no, agreed. Quite a few of them are. I think it's half and half.
Yeah, because I don't remember who Georgia Harrison is.
Yeah,
even that. Is it Maureen? I don't know, the one that came with the ex, and I don't even know who the ex was. They came together as a couple.
They were on the season with like Demi and stuff.
Oh, 2020, yeah, that would be dead. I wish Leanne was on there though. I missed seeing Leanne.
Leanne?
Yeah, she was with Michael.
Yes, cool. Yeah. I mean,
that season was kind of dry though. I feel like Winter Love Island.
Winter doesn't work, but this is why they've changed it though, because they thought, okay, let's try and make it a bit more fresh.
Exciting,
but even still, it's not giving. It's not giving, man.
Like, it's just too early in the year for that as well. Like, people's got uni, work. No one's really watching TV like that. Like, if they would have just done it in summer, like, you know, traditionally, it would have slapped. And they're in South Africa right now, so it's just like, why can't they just wait till?
And also, I feel quite depressed, like watching it, like
because it's like it's a chore now. It's not like.
And also, and also in the sense how like it's so cold here.
Yeah.
But it's nice and warm there. Do you know what I mean? It just makes me feel a bit out of place. But yeah, okay. But okay, so one thing I want to say to you is that, but like, I just think, I feel like the producers they're very clever and they know what they're doing. Because realistically, I'm sorry, there is no way, and I love, Kaz is my sister. I love Kaz. Her. Since she's left the show, I've been following her, supporting her. I love her.
I wish she never went back though from that show. I wish she never came back on Love.
Agreed. But the producers, they knew what they were doing. Because realistically, what chance does Kaz have if they don't bring black men in?
It's true. Like, she's just getting violated based off the clips I've seen.
Yeah. But she is coupled up with a guy now who seems to be into her.
Okay.
Casey?
Don't know who that is.
He's cute. I don't know if you'd like him.
I don't know why they brought Tyler back in. Like, why bring bare exes in together? That's just weird. And then she was basically telling him, like, you didn't give me any attention. And what else she say? Something about, like, just you weren't really putting any effort. And he just seemed very nonchalant. Okay.
So they're getting on.
Right.
And I'm like, my fingers are just crossed. I'm like, oh, like, if there is a God, please just let Kaz have a chance. I feel like we don't too often see the positive love story for black women. Like,
you know, it's always like dragged out.
But like
the only good one was obviously Indian Dami, but
and Whitney and Locken technically.
Yeah.
And they seem really happy. I just think that. But then someone said this thing online. It was, oh, why has Kaz come back on the show?
Yeah.
But I think. Do you know what it is? I think the success of India and of Whitney, I think has been like a motivator.
Maybe. And I did see that she did the whole the hair shoot for
she was part of that. So I like to think, do you know what, maybe like
makes sense, but at the same time, Kaz, man, you're better than this girl. I'm sure there could have been a brand deal out there that you could have jumped on. Like,
I don't think she's struggling for money.
I don't think she's evil, but it's just like, I don't get her reasonings for going back on. Is Liberty still there? Because you're kidding me. She's gone.
So
that's the only positive. I was like, okay, she's got Liberty, but now she's gone. What?
So her and Mitch were a couple and they were the least popular, so they left.
Yeah, I would have voted them out as well.
Yeah.
What? Mitch, Liberty?
But Oh my god, what was
I love Lib. I don't know where she's from, but that accent
Birmingham.
does it for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I love her.
I love
She's
Libby.
cool.
That's
Okay,
a
with that being said,
shame.
then, do you think? Okay, well, do you think black women should go? Okay, do you think black women should go back on Love Island?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, no.
Okay.
Like, I even said this, like, I'm tired of seeing black, just not even black women, just black people on my TV. Like, I would rather just watch a show, it'd be full of another ethnicity and call it a day, enjoy it through and through. Because it's like every time they put a black person, whether it's girl or boy, it's always forced. Like, it's there because it's like, okay, tick, we've got a black person now.
Agreed.
And
like
they always
total-
suffer as well.
Yeah, and then we don't really get the full like leisure and experience. I really want there to be like a concept, right, of where we see like black luxury.
Yeah.
The aesthetic where like there's no trauma.
Yeah.
It's just
I did watch like a TV show. I think it was on Channel 4.
recommend it. What's it called?
I need to really find the name because it was time ago. But I think Tony Tone was on there and like her family.
Okay, cool.
It was basically like a bunch of like successful like black entrepreneurs in I'm assuming it was London based, but it was on Channel 4. Benny, I forgot, I don't want to butcher her name, but she's a makeup artist. She was on there. I'll find the name and I'll give it to you.
Please.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really uplifting to see.
Nice. I need that.
Yeah. But I agree. I feel like there needs to be more. Even like shows like Top Boy, like I saw like Shady Bro post, it was just like all our shows are always based around like the same.
I don't want knife crime. I don't want trauma.
Yeah.
I just want fun.
I don't want no slave films. I know what slavery was like. I don't want to see it on my TV screen. It's enough.
I just need joy.
That's why I really enjoyed, what was it called? Not Love is Handle. Oh God, what's it called? Too Hot to Handle on Netflix.
Okay, I haven't
enjoyed
seen
that.
it. My mum
was,
likes it.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it was on Netflix. I watched it in lockdown when it first came out because, Love Island was no more.
Yeah.
And it was like, the concept was good. It's basically like, just don't be a horny like animal and just like stay to yourself.
Yeah.
Because there's like a prize money, right? And every time you like kiss or like touch someone, the money goes down. So the aim is to keep the money high.
It's a clever
And-
concept.
Yeah, and is
it still on?
Yeah, it's still on.
Okay, cool.
And it gets split around everyone in the house. It's like 12 or 8 so people, I don't know. But it's a really good, really good. But with Love Island, I feel like, yeah, it's had its time. And to any black women or men going on reality TV shoot, like, just do your thing in it, but at the same time, I don't know.
I can't lie to you though, like I do think, and this is just my opinion, forgive me if
Yeah.
I'm wrong, because obviously I'm only half in it, but I do feel like the black women suffer more than the black men.
Oh, 100%.
Because at least on Love Island, the black men are liked
Yeah.
by other races. Do you know what I mean? And in my opinion, personally.
No, I agree with that. Like, yeah. Like, I don't mind seeing black people on my TV if it's not like a forced thing. Like, I don't want it to be forced.
Like obviously, Dami in India, you can tell, you can
Like,
see
it
the
was
love.
genuine.
Do you know what I mean?
Can you imagine like the fact that she was even with Ekeno to begin with? Like, I forget about that.
It doesn't make
sometimes.
sense. And like him and Dami are like best friends.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know
really
how they navigate that, but I love that for them. I love that for all of
too.
them.
Yeah. And Ty and Ella, they're really happy.
Oh, yeah.
They're a lush couple.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like them on the show, but I love you guys now. I love you guys.
Yeah. They annoyed me, but they are.
They're thriving. They prove us
They're a
wrong
beautiful
as
couple.
usual.
Yeah.
All the couples always prove us wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Love Island, I think it's time to cut.
Yeah. I need like a new, fresh show, something different.
What am I enjoying? I really enjoy. There's this American show, and I haven't seen it because I couldn't remember what it was called. Because on TikTok, when you scroll a bit too quickly, and like, for
Yeah,
fuck's
and it
sake,
goes,
shit.
yeah.
I wish there was like a bit where you could like see what you.
To be fair,
eat.
I think there's a feature where you go on settings and it does show you like the last thing.
Oh, okay, I need to get onto
Yeah.
that. But I saw a concept for a show, and it's where like everyone likes everyone. So it's like men, women, non-binary.
Oh,
and
okay.
everyone likes everyone.
Yeah.
And I thought that must be so fun. So because I said to someone once, there should be like a bisexual Love Island or something like that. And my mate was like, well, how they navigate with boys and girls. I was like, but why does it matter? Why can't everyone just like everyone? I think the drama would be amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I love trash TV.
I love trash TV.
I love it.
Yeah. I feel like we don't really have the culture
To
cater towards it. But I think because we don't really have like an urban channel or anything like that.
That's true.
There's no reason as to why that can't be one made. Even if it's just like one that's like on like a streaming service.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'll take it. You know? Right, okay. So your people are mad. I'm just gonna your people are mad. So we're gonna go on to dilemmas.
Love that limits.
So I had like a sneak peek
Okay.
and I was just like, what?
I'm scared.
All right, so you lot know the vibe. So dilemmas, you lot have obviously sent your stuff in, and we are going to try our best to give your advice.
Yeah.
Give our advice, sorry. Give our advice.
Yes.
There's quite,
I love giving advice. I love it.
I don't know if you will after these ones, to be honest.
What, are they really bad?
A few of them are questionable.
Oh, my hair's a bit crunchy right now. How questionable are we saying, like out of scale 1 to 10?
It depends. There's hang on, let me just screenshot them all real quick.
Okay. I'm excited.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right. Okay, I have no friends. I didn't go to university, and most of my friendship group has, and they started to make new friends. They always forget about me and leave me out. I work full-time and live alone. Most of my friends still live with family. I have no one to spend time with on the weekends. What do I do?
That sounds tough, bro. I mean, just gonna have to make some new friends, you know what I'm saying?
Thing is, though, like, how does one make friends in their 20s? Do you know what I mean?
BFF?
Do you know what? Have you used it? I've never
I've used it. I've made some good friends from it.
Okay, swear.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I don't use it anymore because I've had some wild people, but
Yeah.
I've made some good friends. When
Okay,
I
nice.
started using it. But even if it's not like online, I guess maybe network, like go out.
I feel like it's a very like sticky situation because personally, I think the idea of actually trying to make friends in your 20s when it's not work or uni,
True.
like what do you? Because you can't just saying that. I actually messaged someone, right, who I thought was quite cool, and I said to him, I was like, look, this isn't me moving to you. I was like, big up to my friend, you know who you are.
Yeah.
I was like, look, like straight up, like you seem cool, like.
Let's hang out. Yeah, I wish it was more normalized to like just be like, you're cool, let's be friends.
And he literally said that to me. He was like, I actually really respect you because people don't do that.
As long
I was
as
like,
it's not like in a weird way. Because some girls can be weird with that.
and that's where you need to be cautious. But I think I reckon we should suggest Bumble BFF as a like starter.
Alternative.
Yeah.
And if not with that, depending on like if the person's like sociable or not, I would say maybe like, I don't know, like, yeah, maybe go to like your local cafe, just sit down and see.
The thing is though, right, would you have the confidence to talk to someone in a local cafe? I wouldn't.
You know what, you're right. I'm just thinking hypothetically, to be fair.
Cool.
I feel like it's always the nights out where like that are quite spontaneous, you meet the best people. But then again, you would have to be with someone in order to, I don't know, it's hard. It's really hard making friends.
Let's try Bumble BFF.
Yeah.
Let's give that a go and see how that...
But to be fair, another thing, I was saying this with a friend earlier this year, like the people that are in like your circle currently, but not necessarily in your circle that are like close friends, but I guess acquaintances that you haven't really nurtured that relationship enough, maybe start with them. Start with the people that you already know. But you're not as close with and try to build that relationship.
And I guess that doesn't come across as weird, does it?
Yeah,
to be like,
like you already know
like,
each other. It's just you're not as close. You haven't got to that level yet.
Or even old friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are friendships which like kind of fizzle out.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why people just naturally just stop being mates sometimes. Maybe that could be something. Bumble BFF, reacquaint, and acquaintances.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Start,
Yeah. I think my mother is low-key envious of me because she had me young and I'm 18 now and she's very strict and doesn't let me have a life. I'm the oldest sibling as well. She's always controlling my every move and copies what I wear. I think she is trying to make up for lost time. It's very like... yeah, very... what's the word? Oh my God, what is the word? Like... Oh my God, what is the word? Oh my God. It is very
sad.
It is very sad. It is very sad. What's that term for when you're mentally ill? Oh my God, this is really going to annoy me. I mean narcissistic.
No, okay, yes, narcissistic.
Yeah, very narcissistic.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to that. I think you just have to call her out though. I don't really understand what the alternative is.
Yeah, but we just have a conversation about it, like, Mum, like, you're being a bit too hard on me.
Yeah.
Like, let's come to a medium.
Or kind of like trying to dress, but then you're only assuming that she's envious. Like you don't actually know it. There could be like another reason. Maybe she's just trying to be cool like you. Maybe.
Yeah, but I feel like the strict part kind of makes me want to believe that maybe she is a bit, because she did say it's what she had her young, right?
Yeah.
So See, that's the thing. That's why I personally, the whole having kids young thing, that's when things just go wrong.
You'll see no babies coming near me until like early 30s,
Bro.
to be honest.
Because I feel like, especially if it's a thing where like, don't want to say babies are accident, but like it wasn't planned.
Yeah.
That's how these situations happen, because it's like, you know, you just got jumped into adulthood and how, you know, you're trying to make up for all them times. It's quite, yeah, I don't know. Just have a conversation about it with her and just see where it goes from there. That's the only thing you could do.
Yeah, there's not really much to suggest, is there really?
Not really.
Okay. I'm an upcoming musician and my friends don't support my music but always repost other famous artists, which is discouraging. I don't want to bring it up, but I feel annoyed.
I say bring it up. Bring it all the way up. Be like, y'all hoes is fake. Yeah, I would say bring it up. Because if you're reposting everything else, these people ain't looking at, Rihanna ain't looking at you reposting, Beyonce ain't looking at you reposting.
It is weird, really, when you think about it. Like imagine if
they
like
were your friends, like they would. I mean, then again, you got to think is the music shit though. Maybe that's why they're not reposting it.
Yeah, no, I found that. Like, but then if you had a creative friend and you didn't like their stuff, would you say?
But the thing is, that's what I don't really get though. Like when people say, "Oh, my friends don't support my stuff," I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just like me being like a bit main character, but I feel like naturally your friends would support what you do no matter what. I don't know. Or am I like?
I would push my friend in the right direction if I didn't like what they were doing.
Yeah.
I would not support, because everyone starts somewhere.
Like, no one's going to be like perfect. On
and progression is always a thing for a lot of things, really, especially content creation. I think so.
Yeah. Because it's music, it's a bit different in it. So.
Yeah, because if you're either talented or you're not, you can either sing or you can't.
Or rap, yeah, true.
Yeah.
They're rappers. But I would say cool. See, I'm just too, like, I would call it, I feel like if that was me, I would call it out, but that's me in it. But I don't know. But I also want to think, like, is your music dead though? Because then you can't really.
But then at least then you would know your friend thinks if you called it out.
But I say call it out just to see their reasoning. Be like, hey, you know, I seen you ain't really supporting the thing. Like, is there a problem?
I'm not sharing. You're not sharing.
Showing me most support. Like,
is there a reason? Like,
yeah,
is it bad? Like, let me know. We're friends.
Then maybe if there is bad, they can help you improve and be like, look.
Agreed.
Yeah.
There's always room for improvement. 100%. 100%. Okay.
Yeah.
My best friend is sleeping with my older brother and I feel very uncomfortable. What should I do? I want to end the friendship, but I'm not sure. The thing is, right?
I wish they said their age, because how old is older brother?
Yeah, but the brother's older, which is kind of giving it all to me. But like, thing is, right? Are you going to cut the brother off? Because if you're not going to cut the brother off,
but how do you cut family off though? Like you're in their house. You know?
Don't know, but I'm sure there's ways. But like my thing is, right? Realistically, and I'm assuming this is a girl. I'm assuming this is a girl.
Yeah.
Realistically, your brother is probably the one that moved to her. I reckon.
True.
Like, okay, we're going to assume. I'm going to, and forgive me if you watch this and I've got it wrong. Please message me and tell me off. Yeah. I'm going to assume the brother moved to her.
Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't really make sense. And like, let's be honest, we all like a bit of attention. I don't know what your mate's circumstances. Maybe she's lonely. Maybe she's insecure. I don't know.
It's like, of all the men in the world, why my brother, man?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, great. What? Like,
comfort.
You couldn't go anywhere else.
Comfort, familiarity, family approval.
Because now it's like, say they actually progress into things further. It's like, we're sisters. Is that how it works? Yeah, you're sisters.
I don't think that's the problem, though. I think the problem is...
It's just weird, because like, you're actually in my house sleeping with my brother now.
Yeah.
Like...
and it's difficult to be like, kind of like...
Causal.
Find the midpoint of like...
And also if they break up, well, she didn't say they were dating, right? They'll just...
Yeah, but say they get together and then...
Okay, yeah. It's just even more awkward.
Agreed.
Like, I wouldn't say cut off your friend, because, I mean...
I don't think so. Yeah. Unless you want to cut off your brother as well, which quite clearly you're not going to do.
Yeah, you can't really cut off a brother. If you're living in the same house.
No.
Because you're going to keep seeing them. But, yeah. I mean... I don't know, I'm lost for words. This is wild. Well...
I think, do you know, it's weird because I don't think it's even one of those things you can say to your brother, oh, yo,
yeah, like,
don't do that.
Yeah, because like, he's older than you as well.
And
like,
they don't care. Yeah. Honestly, like, I feel like we underestimate how like some men are just so fucking horny. They just don't give a shit. Like,
that's why I really want to know the age, because like,
yeah,
I feel like
because if she's like
20, if she's like 18.
Yeah, or or even if she's like 20 and he's like 28 or 7, like.
Yeah. I'm more on to the girl.
Really? I'm not, you know? I just think the brother would have moved to her.
I do believe the brother definitely would have moved to her because girls don't be moving to men. But at the same time, it's like, why are you enabling it?
Yeah,
My brother.
And more than not, you'd think, I know, okay, girl code's not the right term, but you know,
Yeah.
You think she'd have a bit, because men don't
bit more sense
Men don't think with their brains
at all.
No, so you'd like to think that she would be like, oh,
that's weird. Like, you're my friends.
Yeah,
like, you know. But she was like, oh yeah, yeah. That's yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think you just need to call. I think you need to have an intervention. Call them out, tell them what's good, and just say, "Look, this
ain't gonna run. This can't work."
And I think to sit your friend down and say, "Look, this makes me very uncomfortable. Like, what do you value more? Like me and our friendship, or my brother's penile?"
Yeah.
Come on. How do I deal with a crush texting, looking at other girls? As in, how do I stop it from getting to me? You can't.
A crush texting other girls.
These people aren't very Pacific, are they?
At all.
Because if you're actually like talking,
yeah,
fair enough. But if it's just a crush,
like, oh, is the crush aware you even like them?
Does the crush you back?
Yeah.
I don't really know what to say, to be honest.
Can't really do, like, yeah, it didn't give us much info. She's got a charge in it. Charge it to the game. Sorry, babes. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, how do I deal with a crush texting, looking at other girls? And how do I stop it getting?
Like, I don't know. Like, that's just a sticky one because it's like, if the crush doesn't even know you're crushing them, like, what can you do? You just gotta get over it. Like,
I think if you like, if you like them and want to pursue, tell them, because at least then they can try and get the ball moving.
Yeah, but if it's just like you're staring in the far, like, oh, can't be talking to Jennifer today.
Want him?
Yeah, like, you need to get a grip.
Want him? Need him? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame. I don't do crushes. Like, I feel like that's very like high school behavior.
I just tell someone I want them.
Period. Yeah.
Saying that, I haven't told my friend. Honestly, it's gonna happen. I'm certain. And I actually said to him, I was like, look, why don't we just do it once, just to say fuck it, just to know?
No, but I feel like you're better off not knowing, because say if things are bad, then it becomes real bad. You know, I don't know.
I'll update you if anything happens.
Okay,
I'm certain. Because I said to him, I was like, right, if I'm in the club, would you move? He's like, well, obviously. I'm like, Scala, here I come.
Her.
No, that's toxic. Nah. Okay, right. I'm 23 and I've been chatting to this...
Wait. If this is what I think, I'm going to get a headache. If this is what I think this dilemma is going to be, I'm going to get a headache. Continue. I really pray it's not those type of dilemmas, but go on. I'm
23 and I've been chatting. Can I also say that, can I make this clear? This is someone who follows you because I didn't share it when I got this message.
Oh, okay.
Right, not to like. I'm 23 and I've been chatting to this girl. Things have been good and we've hit it off.
That's good.
However, I found out that she's lied about her age. And she's actually 17 instead of 21. I really like her. And we've already done things together. What should I do now that I'm in this situation?
Block.
Boop, boop. It's the sound of the police.
Block Instagram, block WhatsApp, block Facebook. Like,
she's a child, mate.
Yeah.
She's a child.
You were going to jail. What? Like, but that's my thing. Like, how do people not tell when someone's young?
Do you know what? Yeah, though. But to be fair, though, like I've seen it where young girls get older, they can look a lot older.
No, I agree.
In all fairness,
because like, yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, did nothing give it away? Like, you know.
But just the behaviour, yeah.
Yeah, you know. I don't know.
You need to block her, man.
Yeah.
Before the police come.
Yeah. Got a ghost that.
I mean, obviously, like it's not illegal, but it is just a bit weird.
No, it is illegal though, isn't it?
Well, like, so like legal consent
It's
is 16, but
But that's still not legal. She's not still legal age though.
so she's not an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't even go corner shop and get an energy.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine like going to like they couldn't even go on a date for drinks?
Yeah.
I think that says it all.
Or the club.
And I think the club. I think the fact that you're even having to say you're 23 is the fact it's 6 years,
It's a
man.
bit.
Even if you were like 18, 19, it would end it.
That's a shame. That's bad on her behalf as well though, because why lie? 17 to 21.
Girls do.
Big gap.
I've heard it a lot. To be honest. But in that moment, I don't think people think
that they're gonna get caught.
or they're going to get someone in trouble. Do you know what I mean? It's not
Because
just
they are actually kids, so they're probably thinking, oh, they're never gonna know. Yeah, when you think about it, yeah. That's a shame. But they're
cut the girl off.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would actually have a conversation with her and say, look, I didn't know. I felt uncomfortable. You've done this. Then screenshot the conversation.
Yeah. If anything just goes down, like
have that as your receipts and then block.
Yeah.
You got to save your own back, man.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're tempted makes me look at you sideways. I can't lie. I cannot lie to you, child. But yeah, blocker. I don't want my next element from you coming in prison.
No, that's definitely block.
This is the last one, okay?
Yeah.
I'm 23 and I've been chatting to this girl.
It's always the 23-year-olds. What's going on?
Oh, wait, sorry, this is the same one. My bad.
Oh, about to say.
I've known my friend for 8 years and we've always been close.
There's hair on my eye.
She's been in a relationship with her man for 4 of those years. However, one day while I was out, I saw my friend exit a hotel with another man. I didn't think much of it until I saw them kiss before leaving each other. What do I do? So you're not friends with the man, but she's friends with the girl she caught.
I'm going to need to read that again.
Yeah. I've known my friend for 8 years and we've always been close.
Yeah.
She's been in a relationship with her man for 4 of those years, so 4 out of the 8 years.
Yeah.
Okay. However, one day while I was out, I saw my friend, exit a hotel with another man. Cool.
So not her boyfriend.
I didn't think much until I saw them kiss before leaving each other. What do I do? Okay, well, you're not friends with a boyfriend. You're friends with her. Let's remember that.
Gotta pull her up.
And why were you at the hotel? Like,
what were you doing? But yeah, I would say, conversation. Be like,
don't bail her out. Don't bail her out. You need to
You could do it like subtly. Be like, babe, I saw you with somebody who was there. Like, do you want to talk about it? Like, is you and the bae okay? Have you guys broken up? Because maybe,
if you're friends with the guy, I think that's a bit different.
Yeah, but if just your friends with the girl, then pull it up with the girl because that's your friend.
Because let's say this hypothetically for you or I, right? If this was our friend, but we're not friends with the guy, I would call them up, be like, look, come on, like
pan up.
Like, it's not fair on the guy, is it? Let's be real,
Yeah. I feel like because the fact she said we've always been close, maybe she's alluding to the fact that like if she is, well, she clearly is cheating. Maybe this is like the death of their friendship, I guess, because she didn't mention the fact that she has seen another guy. I don't know. That's what I've taken from that. But I'll definitely say have a conversation with the girl and be like, friend, I don't know what's going on, but who is this man? And like, what business do you have with him?
And also, like, how would you... Because I feel like when people move like that, they don't think, how would my person feel?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's very in the moment kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like an adrenaline type of thing, but not really thinking of the consequences.
At all.
No, yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I think you just need to call out the friend, go from there, but do not tell the guy. It's not your it's not your business. It is not your business, child. Yeah.
Yeah.
You lot have trauma though. It's quite sad to see, to be honest.
I'm still spun on the 23-year-old.
Like I'm in this like mentality where like not much shocks me. Sorry.
Yeah.
But like Fitzy where like not much shocks me. Like sometimes when I get told something about someone, I'm just like, okay, like, what's next? Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like as a child I was like quite naive. So now I'm just like, okay, like sure, cool. Like I just like I'm like I just nothing shocks me.
Fair enough though.
Yeah. Kind of like a pessimistic but like
I get that.
realistic way to live.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Right, okay, I guess, Frankie, we're done.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Listen, like, to my lot, who are watching this, honestly, this is probably the most consistent person on TikTok that I know. So, like, and like, there's not many people moving like she is. So, you need to rack up the followers. Like,
Yeah. Let's get to 10K. Yo.
her, come on. So, okay, what are the socials, please, my friend? What are you saying?
So the socials is at Coco_Frankie on all social media platforms. On YouTube, it's Coco Frankie with 1 E. Everywhere else is 2 E's. So yeah.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, guys, my name is Jord Howard. This is the Winning Side Pod. If you aren't subscribed already, come on. You've made it to the end. It's just rude not to. Do you get it?
Yeah. Post notifications on.
Do you know, I never tell people that. Do you have a question? Do you have notifications on for anybody?
Yeah, I do. But I have my notifications off on my phone. That's the problem. But I do have them on, though. They're on for a lot of people.
So then when you go on YouTube, you'll see
it will come up. Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool. Okay.
I forget sometimes as well.
Post notifications on, please.
Yeah.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And a 5-star rating on Spotify. And we will see you very soon.
Yeah.
Come on.